हाय, वेलकम टू एब्स्ट्रैक्ट कैट। तो आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे मोशन इन ए प्लेन का पहला लेक्चर। तो यहाँ पे हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे व्हाट इज स्केलर क्वांटिटी एंड व्हाट इज वेक्टर क्वांटिटी, और वेक्टर क्वांटिटी का कुछ डिटेल्स हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे, लॉज ऑफ वेक्टर, मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ वेक्टर और बहुत सारा फॉर्मूला, राइट। तो वीडियो का लेक्चर का पूरे एंड तक देखना, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। तो पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे मोशन इन ए प्लेन में, मोशन इन ए प्लेन। ओके, तो पहले आता है व्हाट इज क्वांटिटी। पहले हम लोग स्टडी कर लिया क्वांटिटी क्या होता है। तो क्वांटिटी को हम लोग टू टाइप में कैटेगराइज करेंगे। पहला कैटेगरी क्या होगा, स्केलर क्वांटिटी, एंड अनदर कैटेगरी इज ए वेक्टर क्वांटिटी। What is the difference between these two types of quantity? Two types of quantity, what is scalar quantity and is a vector quantity. The difference is very simple. The scalar quantity has only a magnitude. A magnitude means a numerical value like 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Just only a numerical value represented by any single numerical value is a scalar quantity. A simple value. And vector value means magnitude plus a perfect direction, right? So vector is scalar plus direction, right? So scalar quantities are only magnitude and vector quantities are magnitude plus direction. Okay, so vector quantity has both magnitude and direction obey the rectangle law of addition, and vector quantity as obey the triangle law of addition. So next question is, what is triangle law of addition? Triangle law of addition is very simple. Take a vector. This is a vector A. We know that a triangle has three sides. So as A vector, so another side is like a B vector, A vector and B vector, and addition between these two vector is C vector, like this is a C vector. This is a triangle law of addition, right? So A vector plus B vector equal to a C vector, this. Okay, so how do I measure this type of vector, calculate this A plus B or C, or A plus C or B? That is not a possible. Why? Because they are the clockwise direction and there is a anti-clockwise direction. We see the vector A and vector B are anti-clockwise direction and vector C are clockwise direction. So A vector plus B vector, the both are anti-clockwise direction and sum is equal to clockwise direction is a vector C. Like if C vector, now take another example, if C vector, direction of C vector is clockwise and vector A, anti-clockwise, A vector is clockwise. Now the result of vector triangular law, the B vector and C vector are anti-clockwise and A vector is a clockwise. So result A vector is equal to B vector plus C vector. Clear? So there depends total addition of the clockwise direction, add all vector on clockwise is equal to anti-clockwise. Okay, that's a vector triangular law, or equivalently a vector parallelogram law. Next, what is a vector parallelogram law? Parallelogram law states if A vector, draw a parallel A vector like is a parallel A vector and parallel of B vector is a parallel B vector, is a parallel to B vector, and B vector parallel. A vector and C vector, A vector and A vector parallel. This is a resultant C vector. So similarly, in case of these two, B vector and plus C vector, B vector plus C vector is equal to A vector in case of this triangle, or equivalent to parallelogram law. Okay, if I change the direction, like is A vector in that direction, and here is A vector is that direction, in that direction. So, and B vector in case of that, here is that, and C vector is B vector, A vector, and C vector is another direction like this. So A and B are in opposite. So if A vector in this triangle, A vector is equal to C vector plus B vector. Okay, this is a vector triangular law. Next, what is the position and what is displacement? Very important. In plane, a position, what does it mean? A position, I think you cleared the vector triangular law. If any doubt in vector triangular law, ask in comment section. I will give a answer or put an answer in comment section. Okay. Next, position and displacement. Position. What is position? Now, draw a plane, a xy plane. Here is a x and y. Xy plane, a function of x and y, a function of x and y. X and y. So like function gives, okay, and choose any arbitrary point P. Choose any point, like point P, and the point P, the coordinate of point P is x1, y1. Okay, and the origin point or starting point to joining the point P, a name that is a position vector. This is a OP is a position vector because this P point x1 and y1 is the position or address at that point. So the origin point to P point is line joining. This joining is a position vector from starting point as an ending point. Okay, so vector representation like that, a vector, a starting point, here is an ending point. This arrow represent is a tail and this is a head. Okay, so starting point and here is a ending point. So this is a position vector because this straight line represent a position point P. Okay, so if I put a position vector R P, position vector, choose another point Q, point Q, and the coordinate of the Q is x2, y2. Okay, and here is the RQ position vector at point Q, and join P and Q, join P and Q, join P and Q, P to Q. Okay, this is called the displacement vector. So particle displaced from point P to point Q. So that's why we denote that is a delta R, that is a symbol of delta R, that is a displacement vector delta R. The particle is displaced from point P to point Q over the yellow color path, a function of x comma y. Okay, so now applying the vector triangular law. So Rp plus the clockwise direction plus delta R position vector is equal to anticlockwise Rq. So delta R is equal to Rq minus Rp. That is a position vector. I represent in that way, in plane. Okay. Next, I think that clear what is the position vector and what is the displacement vector. So delta R is defined by a displacement vector. Okay, the delta is the displacement vector because the particle is displaced from point P to point Q. Okay, next, multiplication of vector by a real number. If I am multiplying a vector by a real number, okay, so multiplying by a vector a real number like a lambda and a. Lambda and a, if lambda be a real number, multiplying by a vector a. Okay. Now, in case of some books are denoted by a vector in bold, some books are bold like this is also a vector, and here some books is represented by the a bar, also a bar with arrow is also a vector. Okay, don't be confused, this is also a vector, this will also be a vector. These are symbolic representation of vector, and that type or this type, which one you choose is up to you. Okay, so I choose a bar because in bold repetition of bold is taken too much time. So I replace by the bar or hat with a arrow symbol. So lambda a, lambda is a numeric value, any real number or numerical value or real number multiplying by a vector a give a result is lambda a vector with more sign. If lambda is greater than 0, if lambda is greater than 0 or positive value, this is simple result. Okay. If vector addition and subtraction geometrical method, what is a vector addition, what is a vector subtraction? Okay, this is a very multiplication by a number, vector multiplication by a real number. Okay. Next is a dot product and cross product, also multiplication. Now represent a vector, negative vector. How do I represent a negative vector? Very easy. Negative vector. Suppose vector triangular law is a vector and here is a b vector and here there is a resultant c vector. Okay. In case I put the a vector plus b vector that is equal to c vector is a vector triangular law. Okay. Now I put a vector minus c vector equal to minus b vector. Now draw a diagram. A vector, if I put that minus c is a d vector, is d vector on opposite direction, in opposite direction, and b vector is also opposite direction. So a vector plus d vector, and b is also represented by a e vector. So d vector is equal to minus c vector, and e vector is equal to minus b vector. So here is a positive a vector and here is a minus a vector. In direction 180 degree reverse. If direction 180 degree reverse, so symbol is a sign to change, is a positive, is a negative. Okay. So next is vector multiplication. There are two types of multiplication: dot product, another is a cross product. We have discussed multiplication by a real number. Here I discuss multiplication by a vector dot vector. Vector multiplying by a vector. Now, vector multiplying by a vector. So there is a multiply by two methods. First is dot product, another is a cross product. So what is dot product? If a vector dot b vector, is a vector is multiplying or dot product by a vector, a b vector. So result is modulus of a vector, means magnitude of a vector, multiplying magnitude of b vector, and angle cos of angle between these two vectors is theta. This is a dot product. Okay, and a cross b or cross product, and the magnitude and cos theta also magnitude, and so this portion is a scalar term, here is a vector term. Is a dot b, and result will be a scalar quantity, and a cross b, the result will be a vector quantity, because a b sin theta, so there is a vector like c, and over the right hand thumb rule or right hand screw rule, if a cross b has a vector and has a b vector, and a cross b means a to b, and right hand rule a to b are represented by a vector a dot. Here is a c vector outward from the board, that's a representation of c vector. If b cross a like this, that, and b cross a and pointer or thumb is inward on that board, so represented by the b cross a, so c vector is inward like that point of vector board and represented by a cross. Like an arrow, a tip of the arrow is point and moving, there is a end point, that is a moving point or direction point is a tip point. So vector c is a tip point, so that is a tip from outward from the board, and has the end point is a cross. So then a cross or represented by end of the tail of the cross is represented by arrow end. तो एरो का एंड जो होगा वो क्रॉस से रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, और क्रॉस क्या होगा, बोर्ड के बीच का बीच अंदर चला जाएगा, तो उसको हम बोलेंगे सी वेक्टर. ओके, तो देयर इज आल्सो वेक्टर क्वांटिटी बिकॉज इसका भी दो डायरेक्शन होगा, इनवर्ड और आउटवर्ड. बोर्ड से अंदर भी जा सकता है, बोर्ड के बाहर भी आ सकता है, तो बोथ आर इक्वल. ओके, एंड देयर इज अ टू मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड, a डॉट बी और a क्रॉस बी. फर्दर स्टडी a क्रॉस बी हम लोग कैसे करेंगे, और डिटर्मिनेशन मेथड भी हो सकता है, मैट्रिक्स मेथड भी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, कोई भी मेथड लेकर हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे. Okay, now I solve some vector formula, vector law. First law is commutative law. First law, vector कुछ law को ओबे करता है. पहले law होगा commutative law. तो what is commutative law? तो पहला लॉ क्या होगा, कम्यूटेटिव लॉ. तो कम्यूटेटिव लॉ क्या बोलेंगे, इसको बोल सकते हैं हम लोग ए वेक्टर प्लस बी वेक्टर दैट इज इक्वल टू बी वेक्टर प्लस ए वेक्टर. Simple. 3 plus 4 equal to 4 plus 3. Both are equal. 3 plus 4 is 7 and 4 plus 3 also be a 7. So A plus B vector is equal to B plus A vector. Okay. Next is associative law. So like that is a associative law. So A plus B associative law is A plus B some vector add or result of A plus B is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. This is called the associative law. Okay, this is called the associative law. And next is a zero vector or null vector. So what is zero vector and null vector? So zero vector or null vector, that is A vector minus A vector that is equal to 0. That 0 is a zero vector or null vector because the mod of 0 is equal to 0. That is a zero vector or null vector. Okay. So very easy. Subtraction of vector. Next, first addition vector triangle law is a vector addition law, or next is vector subtraction. Vector subtraction. तो वेक्टर सब्ट्रैक्शन हम लोग कैसे करेंगे? बहुत इजी है. A minus B, if A vector minus B vector is equal to A vector plus of minus B vector. हम ऐसे भी वेक्टर सब्ट्रैक्शन कर सकते हैं. तो माइनस बी वेक्टर को हम लोग पूरा ही वेक्टर ले लेते हैं, पूरा माइनस बी एक वेक्टर होगा. सो A प्लस माइनस बी वेक्टर. तो सिंपल ये वेक्टर ट्रायंगल लॉ को ओबे कर जाएगा. इजी हो गया सॉल्व करना. वेक्टर एडिशन so here is a addition by vector triangle law. The triangular law is a vector, here is a B vector. Addition or resultant between A plus B vector is C vector or resultant R vector, that is represented by C vector. We know that the B vector, draw in that point there is also a B vector. So in case of vector, apply the vector triangular law. A B C triangle, apply triangle A B C, apply the vector triangular law. A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. That is a vector addition. It's very simple or very easy. Next, resolution of vector. हम लोग वेक्टर को रिप्रेजेंट कैसे करेंगे? बहुत ही इजी. वेक्टर को रिप्रेजेंट कैसे करेंगे? वेक्टर को रिप्रेजेंट हम लोग ऐसे करेंगे कि पकड़ लेते हैं ए वेक्टर इज इक्वल टू मैग्नीट्यूड. हमने क्या बोला था? वेक्टर का क्या होगा? एक मैग्नीट्यूड होगा, एक डायरेक्शन भी होगा, एक परफेक्ट डायरेक्शन. मैग्नीट्यूड क्या होगा? ए वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड इज अ मॉड ए, which way the vector is going to that point, to that direction. That means a unit vector. That unit vector is represent the direction, and that is the direction part. This cap is direction part, and this mod value part is a scalar part or magnitude part. Okay. So if we added the portion to portion, simple in numeric or just add terms, scalar plus direction is a vector. This is a resolution of vector. तो हम लोग वेक्टर को ऐसे भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. बहुत इजी है. ठीक है. तो हम लोग यहाँ पे आज स्टडी किया तो वेक्टर का कुछ बेसिक लॉ. नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग वेक्टर का कुछ रेजोल्यूशन का फर्दर स्टडी करेंगे, यूनिट वेक्टर को लेकर आई वेक्टर, जे वेक्टर की कैप वेक्टर एक कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर को कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे, वेलोसिटी, एक्सीलरेशन, मोशन इन प्लेन। नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग पूरा डिटेल्स में स्टडी करेंगे। आज हम लोग थोड़ा लॉ को स्टडी करेंगे। तो ये इस लेक्चर में कहीं पे कुछ डाउट हुआ तो कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछना, मैं आंसर कर दूंगा। और वीडियो को अपने दोस्तों के साथ बहुत शेयर करना, खुद भी पढ़ना, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना, रेड बटन को प्रेस करना, बेल आइकन को क्लिक करना, और कमेंट में बताना कैसा लगा। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में। थैंक यू।